Hola chicos. Okay, we're going to practice a bit more with gender and number agreement. So, the boring books, right? So, first we have to look at the noun, which is books, which is libros, and then the adjective for boring is aburrido, right? So then since this is libros, plural, the adjective must agree, aburridos, and the article of libros is los. Now, in Spanish, most of the adjectives come after the noun. So it would be los libros aburridos, right? Now this one, since it's singular, would be el libro aburrido. And this would be la computadora divertida, right? So it's divertida because la computadora is singular and feminine, and the article must also be singular and feminine. Now this would be las computadoras divertidas, feminine and plural, feminine and plural, feminine and plural. Now, my family is fun. So, will be me, or let's just say the, since we haven't learned the possessive adjectives. The family is fun. So, familia, right? So, be la familia es divertida. Now, why is it es? It's the singular form of ser in the third person, right? Because familia, even though it's made of multiple members, it's considered one family, one unit, right? Another example of this will be divertido, equipo, which means team. Although the team is made up of multiple members, it is one team. So make sure that you are conjugating that accordingly, which would be es, and it would be the singular masculine form of the adjective. Got it? Okay, let's continue now with a pronunciation practice. So number 1 is tu tía Tula tiene 30 tortillas tostadas. Now you practice it. Número 2, mi padre y mi primo Paquito practican con su profesor Pablo Pérez. Número 3, Patricia Pineda es práctica, patriótica y poética. Remember, this is sia, Patricia, not sh, like in English. It's Patricia. Número 4, el general Geraldo Germán es religioso y generoso. Muy bien. ¿Qué más? Remember, when the I comes after the G, it makes that sh sound. And also when it comes after, when the E comes after the G as well. So it's generoso, religioso. Okay? Muy bien. Now, let us work on a listening comprehension activity. So you will hear a passage about Roberto and Luis. So the first time, listen for the answers to the true or false, cierto o falso, statements below. The second time, you will actually be looking for, you'll be answering the short answer questions, okay? So, let's start. 1 second, let me get the text. Where did I? Got it. Okay. Roberto y Luis son amigos que trabajan en la Universidad Autónoma de México. Roberto enseña biología y ciencias naturales. Luis no enseña porque es estudiante. Estudia historia y lenguas. Habla francés, alemán y español. Luis también trabaja. Trabaja en la librería porque necesita dinero para pagar sus clases y comprar libros. Los dos amigos están felices en la Universidad Autónoma de México porque sus clases son buenas. Got it? Okay, now for the second part, answer the short sentences. So at this point, I would suggest that you pause this video and look over the questions and then rewind the video so you can hear me read off the passage one more time. Okay? So once you have done that, the third step is actually to read off the text, which is a passage that I just read to you, and check your answers. And if you need to change anything, go ahead and do that. Okay, and then you can pause the video to read it all. Okay, y ahora la última actividad would be to select la profesión más apropiada dada los intereses. Entonces, número 1, me gustan los números y las respuestas absolutas. Número 2, me gusta cantar y tocar el piano. Número 3, me gustan los niños y enseñar. Número 4, me gustan mucho los libros. 5, me gusta el francés, árabe y mandarín. 6, me gusta pensar y analizar. Okay? Now, your answers, write them down and upload them under classwork. Okay? And a few notes on the verb gustar. Now, as we've learned last week, we use the plural gustan. We use the plural gustan when it's a plural noun, when a plural noun follows it, right? So, me gustan los números y las respuestas absolutas. So, números follows it. It's a plural noun. Therefore, it is the plural form gustan. Now, if it's a singular noun, like this one, or if it's a verb that follows it, then it will be singular. Now, it doesn't matter how many verbs, okay? So it doesn't matter if you have 2 or you have 3 or you have 100. It is still singular with all verbs. Now with this one, notice that these are 3 different nouns, right? El francés, árabe, y mandarín. They're 3 different nouns. However, the one that immediately follows it is singular. So therefore, the gusta has to be singular. Got it? Alrighty.